Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is February 29th, 2012. It is Wednesday. I just want to mention for everyone, if you have not taken the free trial with us, go to CFRN.net/apply and you will get to the free trial. If you have already taken the free trial, then you should go to or just email support@cfrn.net and explain to us why you weren't able to take advantage of the free trial the last time. All right. That said, let's move forward with the results of the day. Okay, we traded a lot of the Russell this morning. I'll show you guys the Russell. I'm not going to go over the exact trade setups on the Russell. I'm going to show you them. I'll show you where we entered, but there's stuff that I'm going to wait for the partners to get tomorrow night in the partners meeting. We took one trade on the ES this morning. I'll scroll back to that. All right, it was right here early on in the morning. It was actually right at the news event. I probably shouldn't have done it, but we took one trade there and we got a loss on it. All right, it dropped down significantly from there, and we didn't get any more trade opportunities on the ES because we've been right inside all these zones here all this time. Okay, we took a couple of trades on the Euro this morning. We ended up with break even on the trades we took. We shorted right over here on the Euro and we got break even on that. We shorted again here and we got another break even on that one. So we were break even on the Euro. Okay. We lost 2 points on the ES, but we had 5 contracts going and we lost 2 points with 5 contracts. All right. So I'll bring that over. Now, the thing that we did a lot of trading with today was the Russell. I'll blow it up so you can see it a little bit better. Okay, I'll blow it up and display it. These were the trades we took on the Russell this morning. All during the live trading room in front of you all. Not these two right over here. These were after the live trading room, and I gotta mark those in orange. Trades in yellow were trades we actually took. Trades in orange were trades that set up that we did not take. All right, now let me quickly just show you the results. We had 47 ticks profit per contract on the Russell this morning. So, you know, on the ES we had 2 points loss or 8 ticks loss per contract. So we had 5 contracts that put us down. 40 ticks on the ES. On the Russell, we had 1 contract with 47 ticks profit. If we had 5 contracts on, that would be 235 ticks profit, which would be the equivalent of $2,350. All right, $2,350 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. Now you can see I didn't take everything out of the trades, but we shorted right here on the Russell. We shorted right here. All right, we took some profit on that trade down here. I didn't put the finish on that one, but we shorted up here. Oops. We shorted up here and we took profit. We didn't take too much profit on that one. We took some right there. On these trades down here, for the most part, we were taking 10 ticks profit. We shorted on this one right here at the close of this bar right here. We shorted and we took profit right there. Over here on this bar right here, we shorted at the close of this bar right here. And we had some profit in the trade, and we moved our stop up to break even once we had the profit, and it stopped us out at break even. It actually slipped us. It slipped us 3 ticks. Over here, we shorted again right here at the close of this bar, and we took profit down here. Over here, we went long. We actually went long in the middle of this second bar right here. All right, we went long there, and we took profit up there, and we went long again over here and took profit up there. Now, since then, there was another opportunity to short right over here that we didn't take, another opportunity to go long right there that we didn't take, and another one right there that we didn't take. Okay, it's actually, no, it's not really giving us an opportunity for a short over here right now, but that was the Russell. So on the morning, we were break even on the ES. On the Russell, we were up 47 ticks. On the ES, we were down 8 ticks. I'm sorry, we were break even on the 6E. On the ES, we were down 8 ticks. On the Russell, I'm sorry, we were down 8 ticks per contract. On the Russell, we were up 47 ticks per contract. For those of you who don't know, the Russell is $10 a tick per contract. The ES is $12.50 a tick per contract. All right, I didn't have any trades in the YM, but trades did set up in the YM, and I will show you those right now. Okay, well, hang on, let me slide that over a little bit more. Bring it up so you can view it a little better, see what's going on there. On the YM, on the 500 contract, I will point out some trades that set up this morning. There was one right here. All right, it was a long trade right here that I had missed. On the short side, there was one right here, but I didn't want to short into the weekly trading zone. But, you know, you're just looking for your bearish cross and you pull back up to the BBC for the short right there. Over here on the long side, we had a bullish cross and a pull back to the BBC right here. Again, I let that one go. Okay. No, Chris. We had a bearish cross here with a pullback up to the BBC. We look for it to fill the window of opportunity. It didn't actually fill the whole window of opportunity there. At the time right here, I was trading the Russell, and I wasn't focused on the YM. There was another bullish cross here with a pullback to the BBC with a move up to the weekly trading zone, as you can see right there. That was what was available there on the YM this morning. This was actually during the break, 12:05. This actually just happened a few minutes ago. Okay, if I flip over to this, you can see on the 4-tick range, based on everything that we went over in the partners meeting last week, there were some opportunities in here as well. I didn't mark them all up. I marked some of them up. But let's just scroll back and take a look at them. All right, what time is it? There we go. Right here, this would have been considered a hiccup for a quick 6 to 8 ticks up. All right, you would have been looking to enter right there. Over here, not a hiccup because it was red, so you would have had to have waited for the rounding right here, the rounding up, and then a close above the MA1. Not a hiccup here. There was divergence, but not a hiccup because the color didn't change. Right here, this was a hiccup, or selling pressure is what we're calling that, right? You would have been looking to enter right there. Okay. Over here, there was selling pressure. You would have been looking to enter right in there, but that one would have stopped you out. For sure, that would have stopped you out. Okay. Over here, there was nothing. There was just divergence. Over here, there was divergence, and you would have been looking to enter short right there with your risk up above there. Over here, just divergence again because we had blue on the pullback. All right, so you would have been looking for the close down below and the curl down. You would have been shorting where that arrow was. Again, and this one right there. Okay, and over here, same thing. Over here, same thing. Right here, this was buying pressure, okay, because there was no red on the pullback right here. So as soon as this rolled back up, we were already on the other side. Right there was an opportunity to get into that. It did it again right here, same thing. It never turned red on the pullback. This one would have stopped you out, though, because you would have been entering right there, so you would have stopped out. Well, maybe not. Your risk should have been down below right here. Entering on that trade, your risk would have had to have been down below here. So you would have been in at 56. Your risk would have had to have been down below 43, like down at 42. And you would have survived this. So I'm not going to mark this because this is actually part of this. All right. Right here, you see it pulled back, and then it went back down without changing the direction. It actually did it twice, so right here is just going to be one trade. Right here is the opposite sides of the street. We talked about that in the partners meetings. You're just looking for the down close when you got that. So right there would have been the entry. And now we're getting into the break period, but right here was the buying pressure. Never turned red on the pullback, so you would have been looking to get long right there. Your stop would have been down here, so you would have been okay with that. That's pretty much it. It brings us to where we are right now. All right. Buying pressure was right in here, so you would be long right now based on that. You'd be long right there with your risk. Would have to be down here at 976. All right. let me just scroll down here a little bit and see who's in the audience. Ah, darn. The one person I wanted to mention something to is not in here.
Let me interject.
Okay.
That our special guest is just now, his town car is pulling up to the office, and they're getting him into his comfy chair and fixing his cereal. So we still got a few minutes to go.
Okay. All right. Well, good.
In other words, Elvis has entered the building.
Elvis has entered the building, but he's
just not ready to come on the radio.
Yeah, he's not ready for the stage just yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
He's in, so.
All right. So I'm going to slide. I'm actually going to minimize this a little bit right here. Okay. And all right. I'm going to slide this over, and we can look a little bit more here at the 6E. Now, in the past, I have been saying to everyone, look for the white to be to the left of the green. I changed the white line to black this morning in the live trading room on the 6E. Okay, so all the videos prior to this one, all the recap videos prior to this one, this black line would be white. I've now changed the white line to black because it was easier for people to see in the live trading room. All right. Now, as far as this trade goes this morning, it was working. It was working pretty well, ticking off the trades like clockwork, pretty much. Right here on the short side, right here on the long side. This was actually on the short side right here. This one didn't work. So this one right here would not have worked. All right, then it reversed and went up on the long side. So you would have been looking to get in there, probably in that area. Right here, the black is not to the left of the green, so it's not giving us anything right now. I think I did go through all these this morning, didn't I? Or did I just go through the ones that I actually put on? No, I went through them all. All right, this was a huge move down this morning. This is when, right as Bernanke started to speak, I was actually short right here. And once it put some profit into the trade, it came back up and got me out of break even right there. So I missed this huge move down, unfortunately. But, you take what we can get. And we were pretty happy to get the 47 ticks per contract on the Russell this morning. It was a good morning on the Russell, and I think tomorrow night's partners meeting should be interesting. Any of you guys out there who are not partners, who do not have any of you guys who are out there who are not partners or who are on the fence about becoming a partner, get in there before tomorrow night's meeting. Okay. Send me an email at TECH@CFRN.net, and we'll give you all the information you need. All right. Anybody that's on trial is going to be getting an email today with all the information about it. But anybody that's in here that's been on the fence for any length of time, get in there. Jack, that's you. All right. That's it, guys. I'm going to stop the recording now. I forgot I was still recording.